Numbers chapter 14. 1. And the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron in the wilderness, and said, Would God indeed dwell among us? 1. Or would he indeed have us kill ourselves, that he should not go before us into the land? 2. And the Lord said unto Moses, How long will this people provoke me? 2. And how long will they bear me with evil? 3. If they will not hear me, I will smite them with pestilence, and consume them, and I will make of thee a nation great, and mighty, and populous. 4. And Moses said unto the Lord, Why dost thou this unto thy servant? 4. And why hast thou not brought thy people in unto the land which thou hast spoken of? 4. Thou hast made us to err in the wilderness, and brought evil upon us. 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, I have sinned, for these men have provoked me, and I will destroy them. 6. And I will make thee a great nation, and I will give this land unto thy seed, and thou shalt spread abroad thine offspring as the stars of heaven. 7. And Moses said unto the Lord, If now I have found favor in thy sight, O Lord, let me alone, that my soul may not see this great evil, and I die not. 8. And the Lord said, Behold, I will come down among the people, and I will destroy them, and I will make of thee a great nation. 9. And Moses said unto the Lord, Thy servant is not a man of eloquence, neither is he mighty in speech. For thou knowest, Lord, that I am not a mighty speaker. 10. And the Lord said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth? 10. Or who maketh the dumb, or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? 10. Have not I the Lord? 11. Now therefore go, tell them, and let them know my words. Behold, my glory is upon the mount. 12. Ye shall hear of my words, but see my glory not. For man shall not see me, and live. 13. And the Lord said unto Moses, How long will this people provoke me? 13. I will strike them with a pestilence, and will consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. 14. But Moses besought the Lord his God, and said, O Lord, thou hast said that the Lord would destroy this people. Let not thine anger wax hot against thy people, neither let the Lord be angry with thine inheritance. 15. Remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servants, to whom thou swarest by thine own self, and sightest unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and will give unto your seed all these lands. And thou hast brought this people forth, which thou hast said that I would give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Israel. 16. And the Lord repented because of the evil which he thought to do unto his people. 17. And the Lord said unto Moses, Since this people provoked me, I will not go in unto them, lest I consume them in the earth, as I thought. 18. Bring me up a nation, that I may go up into the land of the Amorites, and smite them, that my name may be sanctified in them. 19. But Moses said unto the Lord, Thou hast said that the Lord should scatter me among the people. Why bringest thou me not up before thy face, and let me know thy will in the land? 20. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thou shalt see the land only after 40 years, and thou shalt not go in thither. 21. So shalt thou know that I the Lord do require of all men that walk before me, to keep my statutes. 22. And the children of Israel journeyed from Hazeroth, and encamped in the wilderness of Paran. 22. And the children of Israel journeyed from Hazeroth, and encamped in the wilderness of Paran. 23. And the children of Israel journeyed from Hazeroth, and encamped in the wilderness of Paran. 24. And Moses lifted up his eyes, and looked, and there was the land of Canaan, which the Lord had said he would give unto Abraham, unto Isaac, and unto Jacob, to the children of Israel. 25. And the land thereof was bountiful, it was fat, and comely. And the children of Israel went in to possess the land. 26. But the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron in the wilderness, and said, Would God indeed dwell among us? 27. Or would he indeed have us kill ourselves, that he should not go before us into the land? 28. And the Lord said unto Moses, If thy face remain unaltered, and thou shalt look upon my glory, thou shalt die not. 29. But the children of Israel shall continue 40 years in the wilderness, and shall bear their iniquity. 30. Because they tried the Lord in the wilderness, saying, Is the Lord among us, or not? 31. Therefore the Lord said unto Moses, I will smite them with pestilence, and consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. 32. And Moses said unto the Lord, Let me alone, that my soul may not see this great evil, and I die not. 33. And the Lord said, Behold, I will come down among the people, and I will destroy them, and I will make of thee a great nation. 34. But Moses pleaded with the Lord his God, and said, Lord, please, I beseech thee, let me not see thy wrath, lest I die. 35. And the Lord said unto Moses, Wherefore dost thou beseech me? 35. Shall the Lord indeed be angry with the children of Israel, which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt with great power, and with a mighty hand? 36. And Moses said, Let not thy wrath wax hot against thy people, whom thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt with thy great power. 37. Thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast put thy wrath upon thy people, which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt. 38. And the Lord said unto Moses, My anger is kindled, and I will smite them with pestilence, and I will consume them, and make of thee a great nation. 39. And Moses said unto the Lord, If thou wilt not forgive their iniquity, and their sin, and their trespass, that I may know it, and see thee, that thou mayest be gracious unto me. 40. Let thy wrath wax hot against me, and let it be upon me. But I pray thee, that thou wouldest not make thyself terrible by making me see thy glory, lest I die. 41. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thou shalt see my back parts, but my face shall not be seen. 42. And it came to pass, as the people departed from Kadesh, the anger of the Lord was kindled against the children of Israel, and he smote them with a pestilence. 43. And the Lord said unto Moses, Make thee 2 silver trumpets, of the same manner as thou didst make the first, and thou shalt use them to set the congregation in motion, and to bring them to war. 44. And thou shalt blow with them, and it shall be for a memorial before your God. 45. An alarm sound thou shalt make with them, when ye go into the battle against your enemies, and it shall be to you for a memorial upon the trumpets to blow the whole congregation to set forward. 46. And when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the men of war shall set forward, every one to his standard. And all the camp shall set forward, and the tabernacle of the congregation shall set forth according to their armies. 47. And when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, then ye shall set forward from your tents, every man to his host. And when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, ye shall set behind. 48. And when ye go into the camp, then the trumpets shall be blown, and ye shall set forward every man to his host, and ye shall blow with the trumpets. 49. And it shall come to pass when ye go to war, that ye shall blow the trumpets, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, then shall ye set forward, and the camp shall set forward. 50. And the sound of 1 trumpet shall be unto you for the memorial before the Lord, and ye shall set forward every man to his host. 51. And 2 trumpets shall be to set behind. 52. And on the day that ye set forward, ye shall set your armies in procession before your faces, and ye shall set them in order upon your borders round about. 53. And ye shall make your camps to set forward according to the generations of your tribes. According to the tribes of your fathers shall ye set forward. 54. And the princes of every tribe shall set forward in front of the tabernacle of the congregation. 55. And ye shall have the camp of Judah first, the camp of Reuben to the south of it, the camp of Simeon to the east of it, the camp of Gad to the north of it. 56. And the camp of Issachar to the west of it, and the camp of Zebulun to the west of it, and the camp of Joseph to the south of it. 57. And the camp of Benjamin to the north of it, the camp of Dan to the east of it, the camp of Asher to the west of it. 58. And the camp of Naphtali to the west of it. 59. And the Levites shall pitch round about the tabernacle of the congregation, to keep the charge thereof. 60. And thou shalt appoint every man in his place by his standards, according to the houses of their fathers, and according to the number of the names that are numbered of them. 61. And Moses and Aaron and the princes of the congregation set forward all the people of Israel according to their tribes. 62. And they went forth, every man to his host, according to their families, according to the house of their fathers, and the order was as the Lord commanded Moses. 63. And when they went forth, they set their ensigns before them on the four borders of the camp. And the tabernacle of the congregation went not forth with the armies. 64. But the Levites pitched forth in the midst of the camp, to keep the charge of the tabernacle of the congregation. 65. And the camp of the children of Dan was to the east of it round about. 66. The camp of Asher to the west of it, and the camp of Naphtali to the west of it. 67. The camp of Zebulun to the west of it, and the camp of Issachar to the west of it. 68. The camp of Gad to the north of it, and the camp of Simeon to the east of it. 69. The camp of Reuben to the south of it, and the camp of Judah first of all, and the camp of Benjamin to the north of it. 70. And the camp of Ephraim was to the south of it, and the camp of Manasseh to the south of it. 71. The camp of Joseph to the south of it, and the camp of Levi within the midst of the camp. Numbers chapter 15. 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when a man or woman shall commit any sin that men commit, to do a trespass against the Lord, and that person be guilty. 3. Then they shall confess their sin which they have done, and he shall recompense his trespass with the principal thereof, and add unto it the fifth part thereof, and give it unto him against whom he hath trespassed. 4. But if the man have no kinsman to recompense the trespass unto, let the trespass be recompensed unto the Lord, even to the priest, beside the ram of the atonement, whereby an atonement shall be made for him. 5. And every offering of all the holy things of the children of Israel, which they bring unto the priest, shall be his. 6. And every man's hallowed things shall be his. Whatsoever any man giveth the priest, it shall be his. 7. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 8. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, if any man's wife go aside, and commit a trespass against him. 9. And a man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband, and be kept close, and she be defiled, and there be no witness against her, neither she be taken with the manner. 10. And the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be defiled. Or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be not defiled. 11. Then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest, and he shall bring her offering for her, the 10th part of an ephah of barley meal. He shall pour no oil upon it, nor put frankincense thereon. For it is an offering of jealousy, an offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance. 12. And the priest shall bring her near, and set her before the Lord. 13. And the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacle the priest shall take, and put it into the water. 14. And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord, and uncover the woman's head, and put the offering of memorial in her hands, which is the jealousy offering. And the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that causeth the curse. 15. And the priest shall charge her by an oath, and say unto the woman, if no man have lain with thee, and if thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with another instead of thy husband, be thou free from this bitter water that causeth the curse. 16. But if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband, and if thou be defiled, and some man have lain with thee beside thine husband. 17. Then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing, and the priest shall say unto the woman, the Lord make thee a curse and an oath among thy people, when the Lord doth make thy thigh to rot, and thy belly to swell. 18. And this water that causeth the curse shall go into thy bowels, to make thy belly to swell, and thy thigh to rot. And the woman shall say, Amen, Amen. 19. And the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall blot them out with the bitter water. 20. And he shall cause the woman to drink the bitter water that causeth the curse, and the water that causeth the curse shall enter into her, and become bitter. 21. Then the priest shall take the jealousy offering out of the woman's hand, and shall wave the offering before the Lord, and offer it upon the altar. 22. And the priest shall take an handful of the offering, even the memorial thereof, and burn it upon the altar, and afterward shall cause the woman to drink the water. 23. And when he hath made her to drink the water, then it shall come to pass, that, if she be defiled, and have done trespass against her husband, that the water that causeth the curse shall enter into her, and become bitter, and her belly shall swell, and her thigh shall rot. and the woman shall be a curse among her people. 24. And if the woman be not defiled, but be clean, then she shall be free, and shall conceive seed. 25. This is the law of jealousies, when a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband, and is defiled. 26. Or when the spirit of jealousy cometh upon him, and he be jealous over his wife, and shall set the woman before the Lord, and the priest shall execute upon her all this law. 27. Then shall the man be guiltless from iniquity, and this woman shall bear her iniquity. Subscribe, like, share.